Automations from an admin point of view are a huge time saver. If you don't have automations in your business, I encourage you to find out what it is that you could have automated in your business and how it will save you so much time so that you can really focus on what you love doing. Listen to today's episode to find out more about automations and how they could work for you. Hello, you're listening to the Courageous Goals podcast. This podcast is for high achieving, courageous women who want growth and the know-how to scale their business online. Running a business is a journey and a process. The more we learn in action, the more we succeed. If you're a woman in business, this is the podcast for you. Be in the 5% of businesses that make it. Let's get bold and create the life we desire. I'm bringing my passion to you through advice, coaching, inspiration, and support to help you create and design the life and business you want to live. I am a Dubsado expert, CPD certified in social media platforms, and a lover of admin systems and processes. I am an accredited ICF coach, specialising in trauma and narcissism. My own coaching journey has supported my growth immensely, and I want to share those highlights with you to inspire and give you courage. Let's get intentional with our goals and make them happen. Let's get started. Hello, and welcome to today's episode of the Courageous Goals podcast. Today, I'd like to talk to you about admin automations. Yes, that's right. You can have your admin automated. How amazing would that be to have in your business if you don't have it already? I did not know what this was. I didn't know how it worked, what the process was, or anything like that until I signed up to Dubsado. And oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. In Dubsado, you can have so many things automated, but even better, you can connect Dubsado with Zapier to give you more automations. So you're probably wondering what you can have automated and how it works. So automations is simply setting something up so that it works with something else automatically without you doing anything. Now, obviously, you have to set these things up in the background first, initially, so that they can actually be done. But once you've got them set up, they should work automatically without you lifting a finger or having to do anything. So take your phone, your mobile for an example. So when you receive a text message or a voicemail or something like that, it actions a command. So it lets you know by calling you, by alerting a tone. So basically the process is when something happens, it actions something else. So the way that automations work in your business, it's the same thing. So currently, I have things set up so that when someone signs a contract because they're becoming a client, they have signed up to a service that I offer, that client gets added to a project management tool should I need to manage anything for that client. In addition, that client's email also gets added to my marketing software. So at the moment, it's now Active Campaign. I've just moved over from a different software, and they get added to a specific client list within Active Campaign. How cool does that sound? I absolutely love it. I don't have to sit there and add those details into Active Campaign or add those details into a project management tool. Or something else that I have set up in Dubsado is contracts. I have a master contract that is set up in my Dubsado account so that when that client signs on as a new client, all of their details that they already inputted into a clarity call, a discovery call, those details are automatically added into their own contract. I've got the master contract, but it's created a duplicate contract where it adds in that client's details. So their name, their email address, and anything else that you might need specifically for that contract. How cool is that? It's like the world we live in with technology these days is unbelievable. It's just, I find it absolutely fascinating that tech can do that for you. And the way that Zapier works is it's the middleman. So it connects Dubsado to other things like Asana or ActiveCampaign or whatever it is that you're using, and it works together. Dubsado does work directly with other things like Zoom or Xero or QuickBooks and things like that. So it does work directly with other software, but at the same time, it doesn't work with everything, but it can work with over 5,000 other apps like Asana and ActiveCampaign. And I mention those quite a lot because that is now what I use in my business. So it works with those, and basically when something happens, it then actions something else. And I just think it's absolutely fascinating. Like, why wouldn't you have these automations in your business if you can? And it's all a time saver. You know, it saves you doing all the little admin pieces that you don't love doing, or you might like doing, but actually it's not what you want to do every single day, because you might be something else entirely in your business and that's what you love doing. So you could be a coach and you absolutely love coaching. It's what you want to do all day and you don't want to waste time on admin. You could be a content writer, you could be a photographer, you could be absolutely anything, you know, whatever it is that you are skilled at, that you are passionate about, whatever it is that you are running your business for, you can spend time on doing what you absolutely love. So why spend more time on admin than necessary? As you can tell, I'm really passionate about automations. Having streamlined processes and getting them all highly organised with automations is the way forward. So if you want to hear more about automations, then do let me know and I will record more episodes for this podcast. I will talk about them more in my free Facebook group. And this all kind of syncs together with the creative side of my business and what I do. So Dubsado is a service that I currently set up with a done for you package or a done with you package. In addition, I'm actually creating a Dubsado course which will be launching in January, and I'm so flipping excited to launch it. I cannot even tell you. And then in addition, I am a coach. So I have both experiences, you know, of using Dubsado and automations and project management tools and all of those things in line with being a coach. But in addition, I have the experience of running a business and having that highly organised side of me, hence how I found Dubsado and dived right in and then, set everybody up. Or, well, not everybody. I'd love to set everybody up, but obviously I don't have all of the time in the world and not everybody loves Dubsado. You know, there are so many different tools out there and you've got to find the one that works for you. But Dubsado is definitely the one that works for me. I love the way it's, the way that it's the visual of it, you know, on your screen, what you see, how your projects work, what's taken place, what hasn't taken place, and just seeing all of these things that, you know, kind of come together in one place that are automated is just absolutely fascinating. So automations, if you need them in your business, if you would love to have different aspects of your admin automated, then come and talk to me, see what it is that you can get automated and if it would work for you. Believe me, it really is a huge time saver. It's a huge, weight lifted. The headaches are gone, thinking, oh, I've got to do this contract and then I need to create this invoice and then I need to do this and I need to do that. You don't need to worry about things like that when you've got automations in place. And even silly, little reminders that, are really, they take 2 minutes to send those reminders usually, if it's just a case of, oh, so-and-so, you haven't booked your session yet, or please could you pay your invoice within 7 days as per the terms, or something like that. Although those things take 5 minutes, they add up. When you've got so many clients or so many things to do or sessions that you're doing today, you don't want to be thinking about those emails that need to be sent. They could just be done automatically. You trigger something else and the action takes place. So why spend more time on admin when you don't need to? As you can tell, I'm hugely passionate about it. So if you need support with automations from an admin point of view in your business, then please do come and speak to me. And let's get some things automated for you so that you can really focus on what you love doing. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this episode and that you can actually hear my passion through talking about admin automations. And if you need support, you know where to find me. Thank you so much for listening to the Courageous Goals podcast. I really hope you've enjoyed today's episode and taken something of value for you. If you'd love more advice, coaching, inspiration and support, head on over to join many other courageous women in business in our free community group over on Facebook. We'd love to welcome you. You can also find free useful resources over on the website at leannebrown.com/resources. Right, that's all for this week. I look forward to sharing another episode with you next week.